Hey everybody, and welcome to the weekly scope from the 17th to the 23rd of September. So quite a lot is going on this week. So on the 17th of September, the Sun enters Virgo. I will do a whole other audio about this, but the Sun transiting in Virgo brings practicality, attention to detail, and a strong work ethic. It's a good time for organising, analysing, and refining plans and projects. But we have to watch out for overthinking and looking for, perfectionism, everything to be perfect, that is, actually, and being too critical of ourselves and others. The best use of this energy is to focus on self-improvement and developing efficient work strategies and paying attention to your overall health and wellness. The moon also enters Libra today, so this can bring about a harmonious, balanced sort of like energy, making it a good time for diplomacy and compromise. But you have to watch out for the fact that it may also make decision making challenging due to desire to please everyone. The best use of this transit is to focus on finding harmony in relationships and seeking a fair resolution to conflicts. So today at 18 minutes past 8, and remember all times are in GMT, and it's based on Vedic constellational astrology. So yeah, at 8:20 GMT time, the moon's north node goes stationary direct out of retrograde. This happens a couple of times a month. So this energy allows us to focus on our personal growth and spiritual evolution. So it supports being more self-reflective, setting intentions, and taking a more aspired look and taking positive action towards, healing yourself on a psychological, emotional, and spiritual level. Also today, from the 17th of September to the 19th of September, the Sun and the Moon's North Node are in the EQUINOX. So yeah, one of the positives of the Sun and the Moon's North Node in the EQUINOX is that it may increase the urge to associate with others and, be more socially engaged. So it's a good opportunity to network, collaborate, and build influential contacts. This transit can support the growth of your social circle and open doors for new opportunities. On the negative end, although you may meet new people, there may be difficulties in integrating these new connections into your life, or even existing connections. There may be difficulties within them because of clashes in values and wills and interests, making it more challenging to find common ground with others at this time. So it's essential to, try and be open-minded, respectful of people's boundaries, as well as assert yours, and just try and listen before you respond, doing active listening, and try and create a safe space for all people involved to, say their mind, sort of thing. Watch out for people being, self-absorbed and self-interested, focusing on their own needs and desires, and watch out for doing that, ignoring other people's boundaries and needs and just being all me. This can lead to a lack of cooperation, or people just cooperating because of what they can get out of it, rather than, the collective growth or the true, needs of others. And so this can create a sense of polarization or division among people at this time. So overall, this transit wants us to, be more balanced and flexibility in our interactions with others, reminding us that while the urge to associate and build connections with others is strong, it is important to approach them with an open mind and a willingness to find common ground. By being mindful of potential conflicts and self-interest, you can navigate this transit in a way that promotes harmonious collaboration and beneficial relationships for all involved. On the 18th of September, the moon enters via combustion. So via combustion is when the moon is at 15 degrees Libra and stays there until the moon reaches the 16th degree of Scorpio. So it lasts for a couple of days. So it allows us to focus more on our personal growth and have powerful emotional breakthroughs, but it can make us more vulnerable and also lead to power struggle. So this energy supports self-reflection and embracing positive energies and changes into your life. Also today, the Sun is making an opposition to Neptune, and this will stay there to around the 20th of September. So this alignment encourages us to escape from our everyday reality and explore the realms beyond our usual boundaries, but it's important to be cautious during this time, as there is big energy that can make us overdo it in intoxicating substances, and also deceive others or be open to deception from others, and also self-deception as well. So watch out for those red flags. But on the positive end, this energy is good for travel, real travel, physical travel, imaginative travel, being creative in all forms, and engaging with music and dance and yoga and tai chi and meditation and stuff like that. Anything that brings you a sense of joy right now and helps you break free from the mundaneness of your day-to-day life. Also today, Mars makes a quincunx to Jupiter, so this supports you leading a more productive and ambitious life and helping you strive. In general, people can feel more competitive and motivated to achieve their goals. However, this energy can bring arguments over whose way of doing things or saying things, or who beliefs are right, whose ideas and opinions are right, and stuff like that. So it's important to approach these conflicts open-mindedly and cautiously. And when you're engaging in any sort of legal or business disputes, which can be likely at this period, just to watch out for this need to be argumentative from yourself or other people, and just try and listen and diffuse any conflict by remaining calm and just trying to chill anyone else out who's getting a bit angry and frustrated. And watch out for fighting fire with fire, because exaggerated actions or reactions can exuberate the situation and lead to unnecessary strife and pain, so just watch out for that. But despite the potential for conflicts, this transit also brings opportunity for growth and accomplishment. It's a time to channel your competitive spirit and use it to push yourself forward in your goals. With a focused mindset, you can harness the energy of this cosmic alignment of today to make significant progress towards your goals. And remember that trust should not be given blindly, but earned through constant actions and transparency. So yeah, on the 19th of September, the moon enters its crescent moon phase. So the positive of this energy is that it can increase our intuition and creative energy, but it can also make us emotionally volatile and unpredictable. The best use of this energy is to set intentions, begin new projects, and explore your inner spirituality. So today the moon enters its void of course phase at 1:29 p.m. and all times are in GMT, and Mercury also makes a sextile quadrant with the moon's north node. So the pros include the potential for establishing interesting and mentally stimulating contacts that give you stimulating conversations, or in intellectual, spiritual or creative projects. Some of you may develop new connections with like-minded individuals who can expand your perspective or offer you new insights, or give you some good advice. On the negative end, people can be more cunning and trickery and sly, so people may try and deceive or manipulate you. So trusting your instincts and being mindful of other intentions is essential, and if you can't do that, seek out help or just take a step back. Don't sign up for any contracts or anything like that without reading the small print or going away to sort of think about it first. The best use of this energy is to establish and exciting contacts, relationships, or deepening your current relationships, attending events, joining professional groups, or participating in online forums that align with your interests. And some of you may decide to do some research or use it to learn new things, so read new books, attend attending workshops, enrolling in courses that expand your knowledge and skills, anything that sort of engages your intellectual, spiritual kind of side of yourself and gets you to sort of like think outside the box. Also, you can use this to develop your intuition, because as I said, there's a potential for encountering people who are cunning and deceptive, so it's crucial to trust your intuition and pay attention to red flags. Use this time to develop and strengthen your intuitive abilities to navigate any challenging situations with more clarity and discernment, using your judgment and stuff like that. And if you can't do that, seek out help and advice, and as I said, take a step back, and also work on self-healing, because sometimes our fears and anxiety and stuff, and I know I suffer from it myself, so I know it's hard to sometimes not be anxious and fearful and stuff, to look at the world that we sort of like live in, but this can block our intuition, and we can trust our fears and negativity rather than the good that the still small voice tries to alert us to. So just watch out for that. Try and trust your instincts, seek out help if you can't, and prioritize self-care during this time is the best use overall. On the 20th of September, the moon enters Scorpio, so this can be a powerful time for emotional transformation and introspection, giving us the potential for profound healing and regeneration. On the negative end, or just watch out for the fact that it can intensify emotions and bring hidden fears to the surface and making you feel more anxious. So it's best to try and take some time out for emotional grounding yourself, whether this be walking barefoot in the park or listening to some meditation music, as I am doing now as I record this, or just trying to delve deep into your subconscious patterns. Why do you have the addictions that you do? Why do you engage in intoxicating relationships of indulgence and stuff like that, if you do as well? What are your blocks as a person? What can you do to overcome them? And sort of like embracing the transformative growth that this energy can bring. Also today, the Sun is making a trine with Pluto, and as you know, Pluto rules the 8th house and Scorpio, or in some systems, with the ones that I use, Pluto and Mars co-rule the 8th house. But anyway, so during this transit, there's an air of intensity, and this can make you more productive, but it can also make you more disruptive as well. So the best use of this energy is to sort of like look for how you can bring more harmony into your relationships, so it can sort of empower you to tap into your own inner strength and assert yourself confidently and positively, and supporting the personal growth I was talking about earlier, helping you overcome obstacles and tackle challenging tasks with determination. And if you do this, you can find success in all that you do right now as well. In terms of, collective dynamics and how it affects us as a group, as humanity, it allows us to be more cooperative and work with others if we're open to it as well, as it can create a sense of unity and shared purpose, allowing for effective teamwork and allowing you to bring about positive changes in your life on a larger scale. While the Sun's trine to Pluto can bring about positive opportunities, it can also lead some people to misuse power and be more manipulative and dominant at this time as well, seeking to control groups and control others in general as well. So watch out for that, and try and not dominate others or control others, and watch out for attempts of people trying to do that for you. And it's best to strive for conflict resolution that powers all parties involved, rather than trying to trick people to get your own advantage, and just watch out for those sort of like manipulative tendencies as well. Also at this time, it is wise to approach any changes that you're looking to make with caution and discernment at this time. So just if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Read the small print, get advice if you can't think clearly, because of the previous aspects I've talked about already this week. So though this is a positive influence, it's necessary to carefully assess the potential consequences before making any hasty decisions. Balancing ambition with integrity will help ensure that the changes brought about during this transit are aligned with personal and collective values. Individuals are encouraged to create self-awareness and emotional intelligence to use, this alignment's benefits fully. Understanding your motivations and desires and recognizing the impact of your actions on words and others will enable more mindful conversation and conscious decision making and action. It's important to approach any power dynamics that come up today with a sense of responsibility and ethics. Instead of seeking to control or dominate, people can leverage this energy of this transit to empower others and create positive change that uplifts the entire community. Collaboration and cooperation are key in navigating, the challenges this aspect brings and achieving mutual growth and success. Open and honest communication and the willingness to listen and emphasise can help diffuse tensions and develop harmony. And remember, the Sun trine Pluto transit offers opportunity for deep transformation and personal growth. Embrace this energy by engaging in self-reflection, exploring the underlying motivations during your actions and seek to align them with your highest goods and values as well. And keep in mind that while ambition is not inherently negative, it is essential to cultivate a healthy balance between ambition and integrity. On the 21st of September, the moon leaves fire combustion, so this can bring more a state of emotional stability and also bring a sense of calm, but it can also make us less spontaneous and stunt your ability to be assertive. This energy supports self-reflection, emotional healing and gentle communication. The moon enters void of course at 23:25 p.m. and also today there is a sextiquadrate between Mars and Saturn. On the positive side, this gives us the power of endurance. It pushes us to keep moving forward despite obstacles and setbacks. It teaches us the value of persistence and tenacity, just being single-minded and just keeping going in achieving your goal. You may find yourself making progress at a slow pace, like driving with the handbrake on. This can be frustrating and require more effort than usual, but it also builds character and resilience. It is important to be mindful of the potential risks associated with this transit, as there is an increased likelihood of accidents or injuries because people are just being reckless and moving fast in Mars energy. It can make us kind of like pussy and absent-minded, so make sure to take extra precautions and remain vigilant when doing any physical activities or in any situations that can pose a danger, or using any equipment that requires safety glasses and other things, just follow the procedures. That's what I'm really trying to say, getting all tongue-tied and that. So it's essential to prioritise self-care, maintain a healthy lifestyle to minimise the chances of falling ill. On the negative end, this transit can bring out warlike behaviour and acts of violence because of the combination of Mars and Saturn here, two of the harshest planets in our, in astrology. On the not the negative, but they can be harsh. That's it. Yeah. So this can lead to destructive tendencies and increased sense of aggression. It is crucial to be mindful of your actions and strive for peaceful resolutions in any conflicts or disagreements that may come up. Additionally, this alignment can bring about separations and losses. Relationships can be tested, and you may experience setbacks or endings in the different areas of your lives. It is essential to approach these situations with grace and acceptance, understanding that sometimes letting go is necessary for personal growth. So on the 22nd of September, the moon moves into Sagittarius at 11:05 a.m. So the transiting moon in Sagittarius offers adventurous energy and a desire for exploration, making it a good time for travel, learning and expanding your horizons. However, it can bring about impulsiveness and restlessness, so balancing this energy with focus and grounding is necessary. Also today, the transiting moon's north node goes retrograde, and this can bring a heightened sense of purpose and direction in our lives, allowing us to focus on our karmic lessons and spiritual growth. but it can also intensify emotional reactions and create a sense of restlessness as we navigate through our past patterns and habits. This energy is best used for self-reflection and inner healing and releasing old patterns that no longer serve you. Also, the moon enters its first quarter moon phase today at 8:32 p.m. So this energy supports taking action, making progress towards achieving your goals, providing a boost of energy and motivation that can also bring some challenges and obstacles along the way, but it's best used to focus this energy on starting new projects and tackling tasks that require determination and perseverance that you may have been putting off. Also, today, the Sun makes a sesquiquadrate to Jupiter. So, one of the biggest benefits of the Sun making a sesquiquadrate to Jupiter is that it can help you gain access to influential individuals that are in important positions. This can present vulnerable opportunities for networking or seeking guidance from people who hold significant power or knowledge. However, it's important to remain cautious during this time, as there may be more of a willingness to speculate or take risks, and this can lead to overconfidence and carelessness. So it's crucial to be mindful of the potential for making mistakes or overlooking vital details right now. Also, there can be conflicts or philosophical differences in opinions and stuff like that with authority figures at this time, and this could result in tensions or challenges in navigating professional relationships. To make the best use of this transit, it's advisable to approach interactions with, those in authority and with respect and a clear understanding of your goals, but don't make them walk over you, but, talk to them in the right way, and, there's a way of going about things to get what you want or to make your point without potentially jeopardizing your job or anything else as well. So be strategic in your networking efforts and avoid impulsive decisions or unnecessary risks. Furthermore, paying attention to detail and being diligent in your work will help counteract any potential pitfalls caused by the increased tendency to overlook vital information. Take time to double check your work, review important information to ensure accuracy in all your plans. And remember, instead of engaging in heated arguments or confrontations, seek common ground and strive for open communication. Respectful dialogue can often lead to a better understanding of each other's perspective and pave the way for resolving any conflicts that may come up. So ultimately it is necessary to strike a balance between seizing opportunities and exercising caution. While embracing the willingness to speculate and take risks is important, it's equally essential to be mindful of the potential consequences. And just remember that overconfidence and carelessness today and over the next couple of days can easily lead to mistakes or oversights that can be avoided with taking a more diligent and aware approach. So on the 23rd of September, there is autumn equinox at 7:50. The pros of the autumn equinox include the opportunity for outdoor activities and the celebration of harvest festivals or manifestation rituals. I've done a whole audio on the autumn equinox and the things to do. This is just a summary. So ultimately, this time is best used as a time for reflection, gratitude and preparation for the coming season, which is the autumn, and then preparing for the winter as well. Also today we have Mercury making a trine to Pluto, and this is going to last up until about the 27th of September. So this alignment can bring a boost in intellectual powers and enhance understanding. Your ability to influence others through persuasive speaking or writing can be increased, allowing you to get your thoughts across more effectively. But it's important to watch out for expressing extremist or fanatical opinions, as this may not give positive results, can also drive people away as well. So maintaining a balanced and moderate approach is advisable to avoid turning people off or alienating them. Additionally, it's worth noting that this transit may bring about mental trouble such as paranoia, so it's essential to stay mindful of your thoughts, emotions and actions during this time to maintain a healthy perspective outlook. It can also make people more cunning and crafty, so just watch out for that as well. And this cunningness allows you to navigate through situations with increased astuteness and strategic thinking. So, be harder to fool you, but try not to use these qualities in a way that you manipulate others. Use them wisely and ethically to achieve your goals. So yeah, all in all today, being mindful of your mental well-being is essential, because there is a possibility of experiencing increased paranoia or anxiety. Take the time to nurture your mind and emotions, finding healthy outlets like meditation or engaging in activities that bring you joy. Remember, success achieved through ethical means is more sustainable and fulfilling in the long run. By maintaining a strong moral compass and acting with integrity, you can build trust among your peers and establish yourself as a reliable and respected individual, or continue to do so. Taking underhand tactics can ruin your reputation, so watch out for that. So yeah, that was the weekly scope from the 17th to the 23rd of September.